Gotta get back. Back to the past. Samurai Jack.
What is going on, guys? Old Shaman here, and today I'm going to be doing a first impression video on Samurai Jack Season 5. Now, this was one of the series that I was looking forward to from the beginning. I was like, oh baby, this is going to be it. We are finally going to see the conclusion. We are going to find out what happens to Jack exactly, and whether or not he will get back to the past. That epic montage of just fantastic action and just really just some ass kicking by Jack himself in the series. Now, like I said, I'm not gonna go ahead. I'm not gonna hold you guys back any further. I'm just gonna go ahead and get right into it. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and see what I have to say about Samurai Jack Season 5. So, with that all being said, now Season 5, I would have to say, is probably the best looking Samurai Jack season in the whole entire show. The art and animation are absolutely brilliant and really fantastic in this series. One of the favorite things that I loved about Samurai Jack when I was growing up as a kid was the fact that the art and the animation were pretty distinctive. It provided sort of this rustic, sort of old-fashioned style of animation, as well as combining some of the darker elements to a kids' TV show. Now, one of the things I wanted to talk about as well, with it being darker, is, for being a kids show, way back in the day, it was still relatively dark. There was definitely things in the show that I didn't really understand as a kid, and I didn't really, I saw that as, oh wow, well that's a pretty violent or brutal thing to be putting in a kids' TV show. But now, with this premiering on Adult Swim now, Samurai Jack now has sort of a, it sort of has a free-for-all. You have to understand that the series has been pretty much on hiatus for over 12 years. It's hard to believe that it's been over 12 years since the last sort of Samurai Jack content we ever got, or at least new content. So what we have now is, with Adult Swimming premiering it on TV, we have sort of this more edgy, more dark version of Samurai Jack, but still at the same time keeping that original cohesive story and concept really great and really just overall amazing. So I have to give credit to the creators as well as Adult Swim for being able to premiere this really awesome show. So one of the few disappointing things about Samurai Jack Season 5 is the fact that we are only going to be getting 10 episodes. Now, I would have preferred that we got 13, but if we know that the conclusion is going to be, it's going to be a good conclusion, hopefully, then I'll be okay with it. Going into this series, there's only 2 episodes out at the moment that have aired, and really, so far, the premiere as well as the second episode have been absolutely amazing. Now, again, like I said, people want to know what Samurai Jack is all about. They see it premiering on a-nime, but they don't really understand what the original story concept is. Essentially, what happens is that Aku is this sort of dark spirit who invades Jack's homeland. And what happens is Jack ends up training to become a samurai. He ends up trying to fight Aku, but what happens is that Aku puts Jack under a sort of a spell of sorts, and he ends up getting thrown to the future, and basically he gets thrown into the future and not his original time. And so he's an old-fashioned samurai living in a futuristic world. Now, where Season 5 picks up is the fact that 50 years have gone by since he was thrown in this world. And Jack does not age. He can't get old, he can't die, he just literally is just almost the same as he was when he was first thrown into that dimension or that time. So really, it's absolutely crazy, some of the stuff that unfolds, and some of the things and some of the scenes that have been shown off so far have been absolutely amazing. Now, another thing with Season 5 is the fact that Jack is sort of a broken man. He's trying to get back to the past where his time, where he originally was from, so that he could save his people. But he's stuck. He's been there for 50 years. He's seen probably some of the worst things that any guy can imagine. And, he's had to kill a lot of people to get to where he is today. And yet he still hasn't defeated Aku. So absolutely crazy what's going on right now. So for those of you who want to know the final conclusion on my first impressions of Samurai Jack Season 5, I loved it. I honestly enjoyed the strong start, as well as the darker tones, as well as being able to keep that cohesive story from the original Samurai Jack, while also maturing with its audience over the course of time. I absolutely love that. This is definitely a series for new and old fans, so if you guys are looking for the final conclusion, it's going to be premiering on a-nime every Saturday, and it's going to be amazing. 10 episodes long. So far there are 2 episodes out, so we're going to get episode 3 this week as I upload this video. And again, this was definitely one of the few things that I wanted to do as far as first impressions go, is I wanted to talk about Samurai Jack. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time for the next video, whether that be manga or anime related. Anyways, peace out.
Watch out.